Tired of seeing no progress in your financial situation? Have you ever wondered if there's a better option for you? Today, we're going to explore 5 paths: employment, self-employment, trading, entrepreneurship, or network marketing. This video will help you discover which of these paths might be the best fit for you. In the end, you'll be able to make an informed decision to take the next step towards your financial well-being. Employment, a strong foundation to start. How about we start with something familiar? Improving your current situation or getting a part-time job can be the first step you need. Warren Buffett, the 6th richest man in the world and one of the most respected investors of all time, recommends that getting a job is an excellent option, especially during times of economic uncertainty. Employment not only offers you financial stability, but it also allows you to start building a solid income base. According to Buffett, that initial income is essential to then invest and generate long-term wealth. However, here comes Buffett's warning. Employment, although safe, will not lead you to exponential growth of your finances. As he has mentioned on many occasions, depending on a salary limits your opportunities to generate significant wealth. Employment is a tool to generate income, but it is not the end of the road if what you want is financial independence. Think about this. Steve Ballmer, the former CEO of Microsoft, managed to become a billionaire working for a company. But don't fool yourselves, his case is exceptional. People like Cristiano Ronaldo or Tim Cook, CEO of Apple, also have unique stories. But for most people, employment is a form of stability, not extreme wealth. Even so, employment has undeniable benefits. Some studies by the American Psychological Association show that the emotional well-being of employees is closely linked to their perception of control and professional development. The more growth opportunities you have in your job, the greater your satisfaction. But beware, the stability of a job can also be accompanied by less autonomy and more stress, which can lead to less personal satisfaction if you feel trapped in a role that doesn't allow you to grow. This is where the importance of your personality comes in. Did you know that people with a high level of neuroticism, those who tend to be more anxious and emotionally unstable, often experience more difficulties in conventional jobs? This is due to the pressure and structure that many traditional jobs require, which can result in anxiety or burnout. On the other hand, those who value creativity and independence may feel limited in rigid work roles. If this sounds like you, here are some questions to help you decide if you should continue on this path. 1. Do I need immediate financial stability? 2. Am I willing to follow a daily routine and sacrifice some flexibility in my time? 3. Will this job allow me to achieve my personal and professional goals? Self-employment. Freedom with risk. If you're looking for more freedom, self-employment might be the right choice for you. Here you have no boss and you decide your own hours. But you're also responsible for everything. When we talk about self-employment, we're referring to jobs like freelancing, consulting, being a real estate agent, or even driving for Uber. Essentially, you are your own boss and have complete control over your work. A great example of successful self-employment is Tim Ferriss, author of The 4-Hour Workweek. Ferriss is known for making the most of his time, delegating tasks, and creating systems that allow him to work fewer hours while maintaining a high income. In the world of sports, Roger Federer is another great example of successful self-employment. Although his career began within a traditional sports structure, today he manages his image and sponsorships like an independent entrepreneur. The same goes for Oprah Winfrey, who started her career as self-employed before building her media empire. However, self-employment is not all rosy. With freedom also comes instability. Without a fixed income, you can go through difficult months if you fail to generate clients or projects consistently. And most importantly, you will be solely responsible for every aspect of the business: sales, marketing, administration, and of course the service you offer. If you think self-employment is for you, ask yourself the following. 1. Am I comfortable taking risks and facing uncertainty? 2. Do I have the motivation and discipline to stay productive without the structure of a traditional job? 3. Am I prepared to handle taxes, sales, and other operational aspects? If these questions got you thinking, maybe self-employment is your best option. In fact, if you're interested in supplementing your current job with a side hustle, that is, an additional source of income, here are 3 interesting ideas. AI consulting. Help companies implement artificial intelligence and automation. You don't need to be a tech expert. There are many accessible tools that will allow you to start with little knowledge. Data annotation. A remote job where you will label data to train AI algorithms. Remote and well-paid. Reselling returned products. ShareTown. Pick up and resell returned furniture. With low startup costs, it's a great way to generate extra income. Maybe we should make a video comparing these side hustles in the future. What do you think? If you're interested in learning more about maximizing your income, leave a comment below. Entrepreneurship, the most ambitious path. Entrepreneurship is the most ambitious path and potentially the most lucrative. An interesting fact, more than 80% of millionaires made their fortune through entrepreneurship. Sounds tempting, right? Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, started by selling books online, and today, he's one of the richest people in the world. However, the reality is that entrepreneurship is not easy. The statistics are clear. 90% of startups fail before 5 years. But every failure is an invaluable lesson. As an entrepreneur, you must assume and value each failure as a mastery. Now, it's important to remember that not all ventures have to be giant tech companies like Amazon. There are lifestyle businesses that can be smaller, require less investment, and involve less stress. These businesses can give you freedom and satisfaction, although they may not scale in the same way as a startup. There are 2 main categories in the world of entrepreneurship: local businesses and startups. Local businesses are those that usually operate in a small market and have a more traditional approach. Restaurants, beauty salons, and mechanic shops are good examples. These businesses usually require a relatively high initial investment for the entrepreneur, high fixed costs. And it is common for the entrepreneur to assume various operational and administrative tasks of the business. While they can grow, they often have limits in terms of their expansion capacity. The fact that the entrepreneur ends up performing many tasks generates exhaustion and hinders growth. Startups, on the other hand, are designed to scale quickly, often with the support of investors. They are focused on innovation and global expansion from the start. The challenge here is finding the right team and a large enough market. Each type of venture has its pros and cons. Local businesses that work offer stability, while startups have immense scalability potential. If you are attracted to the idea of starting a business, here are some questions that can help you decide if this is your path. Am I willing to take financial risks? Do I have a clear and differentiated idea of what my business will be like? Am I prepared to put in long hours and effort? If you feel ready to undertake, this path could be the adventure of your life. Just remember, as with any adventure, prepare well and be aware of the risks. Trading. High reward, high risk. Let's talk about trading. This is a financial option that many find exciting, but it is also full of risks. Trading can generate quick income, but only if you have developed the necessary skills to succeed. Trading, whether in stocks, cryptocurrencies, or currencies, offers short-term profits. However, the reality is that more than 90% of novice traders fail in their first year. Why? Because trading is not just about technical knowledge. It is also an emotional game that requires extreme control over your impulses and emotions. Stephen Cohen, whose net worth exceeds $9 billion, is a successful example of someone who has made a living from trading. But, As he has mentioned in several interviews, it took him years to perfect his strategies. At first, it takes a lot of patience to learn and apply investment tactics without getting big immediate results. But once you master the necessary skills, you can start generating significant income with less time and effort than at the beginning. An interesting fact: many traders who manage to master the market eventually become long-term investors. George Soros, one of the richest men in the world, began his career in trading before expanding his fortune through long-term investments. The natural evolution for many traders is to transition to a more stable strategy, where the money works for you instead of being glued to the screens monitoring the market. If you think trading is for you, ask yourself the following: am I willing to take risks and accept potential financial losses? Can I stay calm and make rational decisions in times of high volatility? Do I have the discipline to follow a trading plan without being swayed by emotional impulses? One key thing that successful traders understand is the power of compound interest. Imagine you invest $1,000 in a trade and make $100 in profit. If instead of spending that $100 you reinvest it along with your initial investment, the power of compound interest starts working in your favor. This principle is the foundation of many successful trading strategies. In short, trading is a financial vehicle with immense profit potential, but it requires a specific personality, someone who is emotionally resilient, disciplined, and patient. If you enjoy analysis and can tolerate risk, trading may be an option for you. Network marketing, the power of connections. Lastly, let's talk about network marketing, also known as direct sales. This model is all about building a network of people who buy and promote products through their social circles. If you've ever heard of companies like Mary Kay or Herbalife, then you already know the power of network marketing. The main appeal of network marketing is that once you build a strong network, you can start generating passive income. What does this mean? Basically, you'll receive a commission for the sales made by people in your network, even if you're not actively selling. Mary Kay Ash, founder of Mary Kay, is an iconic example of someone who built an empire based on this business model. However, it's important to be realistic. Many network marketing entrepreneurs don't achieve the success they initially imagine. Why? Because it takes time, effort, and exceptional skills in building relationships and motivating others. One thing to keep in mind is that while network marketing has significant income potential, the early stages can be frustrating. It can take time to build a network large enough to generate substantial profits. Additionally, you'll need to overcome constant rejection, something that's not easy for everyone. Just like in other fields, success in network marketing largely depends on your personality. Extroverted people with strong social skills and a high dose of resilience tend to thrive in this model. If you have a high tolerance for rejection and enjoy socializing and sharing information, network marketing could be a great option. If you're thinking about joining a network marketing company, here are some questions to guide your decision. Am I comfortable with constant rejection? Or am I willing to overcome my fear of rejection? Do I have the ability to build relationships and persuade others? Can I see myself consistently recommending products that I genuinely like? Strong relationships with people who trust you and have the means to buy what you're promoting are key to succeeding on this path. Also, you'll need business skills, time, and capital to sustain yourself while you grow your network. Fun fact: in 2022, there were around 6.8 million direct sales distributors in the United States alone. It's a constantly growing sector, but it also requires perseverance. In conclusion, there's no one right way to improve your finances. We've talked about different options, from getting a job to starting a business and trading. The most important thing to remember is that what works for one person might not work for another. We all have different situations, goals, and resources. That means each tool we've discussed has its own time and place. Some options, like getting a job or doing a side hustle, are great if you need money quickly or want financial stability in the short term. Others, like starting a business or trading, can help you earn a lot more money, but they take patience, can be risky, and you need to put in a lot of time and effort before you see big results. I also want you to remember that you don't have to choose just one option. You can combine strategies. For example, you can have a job to provide stability while you work on a side hustle to earn extra money. Or you can use that extra money to invest or start a business. Remember, the best decision is the one that fits your current situation and your personal goals. There's no single answer, but every step you take brings you closer to financial freedom. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give it a thumbs up. See you in the next video, where we'll continue to explore ways to improve your financial and personal life. We compare, you decide.